Good morning, everybody. This is Mystic Jen. This is a reading for January 19th, 2018. How is everybody this morning? I've just been having this feeling with spirit, and it's the overall sense of shedding. I had this image of a snake, believe it or not, the snake shedding its old skin. We have the blood moon lunar eclipse coming up tomorrow on the 20th, and there's going to be a lot of big changes occurring, and it involves eclipsing out what is not serving you anymore. It's about bringing in things that are new. It's about starting new cycles. And just this overall feeling that there's some of you out there that's been stuck, who's been just like kind of feel like they're spinning their wheels. You feel like you're spinning your wheels and you're getting nowhere fast. And this has been the sense through a lot of 2018, okay? And there's been a lot of trials and tribulations through 2018. And 2019 is supposed to be a liberating year. A lot of purging, if you will. So what I want to do here is I'm going to first get a message from our animal guides, okay? Our animal spirits. Now this is not going to resonate with everybody. Take what does and leave the rest behind. I am going to do some channeling as I pull cards. The cards are going to help me hone in on spirit this morning. There's someone out there crying right now. I could see you. You're not even really watching the screen right now. You are, I can almost see you're holding your face in your hands. That your world has been totally turned upside down. And I do see the broken heart. And your spirit guides and your angels, they want to help you. They're there to comfort you. You just have to learn to reach out to them and let them in. Meditate, feel their embrace as they try to help you and comfort you through this hard times. Okay, Spirit, man, they really want to really concentrate. Okay, we have, and I knew this one was going to come out. Okay, this is fire. This is a fire energy. It has the fire symbol up here. This is the fire ants. Okay. The fire ants. Okay, let's see. What messages does fire ants have for us? Oh dear fire ants, what do you have for us? This is about the fire ants are very hard workers. You have been working very hard to try to move forward and try to stay strong in your situation. Fire ants are very protective. Again, I'm feeling spirit. I'm feeling spirit and angels around you trying to protect you. Okay? And this is like, this could be you may find yourself stewing on a person or in a situation. How can you break free from the drama and cool down? It just seems like this is a very fiery situation. You're at odds with somebody that's caused you a lot of stress. For many of you, this is a significant other. For others, this is a family member. And I feel as though somebody is not really allowing you to march at the beat of your own drum. I could see you taking orders, and that some of you might be having problems on the job. This could be many different scenarios here. Taking orders on the job, maybe doing things that you did not bargain for or was not in your contract. You might be at odds with somebody in authority, some of you. And I feel the stress level that perhaps you are afraid of losing this job. For others, the nucleus here is representing family to me. I'm feeling family. A lot of fire going on around family, firing off words. And there's aggression. You may have a lot of fighting going on around you. And this could be in your home itself, a lot of arguments, a lot of fighting. And kind of a battle of trying to get everybody to work together. Okay? Trying to get everybody to work together and get everybody on the same page. You might be fighting with a significant other to get on the same page, to come up with the same goals. Okay? I'm going to get a little bit more information here. What this is, and hone in on this. But this is about trying to work together and get the fighting to stop instead of working against each other. And also know that whatever your situation is, you do have divine protection. You have an army of angels around you who is watching over you. There's somebody out there that should have been taken out of this world many times. But you've been spared because you have a purpose. You have a purpose in this life. It's not your time to check out. So you have this army around you protecting you. See what else comes out here. Disruption. You've definitely had a lot of disruption in your life. Disrupt everything crumbling and falling apart. This card is the same as the Tower card in the regular tarot. So you are protected despite this disruption that's occurring, that has occurred. New beginnings. And what did I just say? When I started this, I started talking about the blood moon and about it being a time of shedding the old and new beginnings, okay? The Tower moment and all the fighting with these ants, the fire ants being on fire and a battle going on, and they're aggressive. So somebody out there is in a very aggressive situation here. There's been a Tower moment. The Tower moment is, it is disruption. It disrupts your life. It's something that happens that you don't see coming. And it kind of shatters. This person is shattered in this card. If you look closely at this, if I could pick the card up, if you look at this, that person is shattered right down to their soul. And sometimes these eclipses are about, have these Tower moments associated with them. And it is something that has to happen. You can't fight it. And when this Tower comes falling down, it opens the door. There's a door behind this woman here. Okay? There is a door. Just have to turn around, and the door is closed. So you're leaving this Tower behind. And you've got the whole world ahead of you. Look at the map of the world on there. You could go and do whatever you want to do. This Tower moment, look at it as an opportunity to do something more, to go off in a new direction, to start new. Again, there's discontent and boredom. This is the Four of Cups. This person has left this castle. The castle's off in a distance. And they're standing on this balcony. I mean, you've been discontented a very long time. But at the same time, you've been stuck. You did not know how to leave or walk away from this. Okay? You didn't know how to leave or walk away. And so, universe steps in and brings upon the Tower and brings everything down, crumbling, in order to force you to close this door and move off into a new direction. To get rid of all this garbage that's not serving you, that does nothing but causes you harm, hurt, and pain. Okay. Obstacles and challenges. Again, there's a broken bridge there. This has forced you. You get to this opening, you have to turn around. Turn yourself around. Go through this door, close it behind you so you can move forward. This is all about, I can see the messages for today are all about closing that door. Finally closing it. Going off in a new direction and rebuilding. This is clearly what the message is today. And this discontentment, being discontented and unsatisfied in a situation. Something was not fulfilling, and you were not fulfilling your purpose. And so Spirit had to step in and say, okay, enough of this. You don't want to close that door. I'm going to close it for you. Because you have to move forward. You have to get on with your life. You have to stop dwelling on what might have been. What might have been is gone. What might have been was a pipe dream or an unfulfilled dream. I'm being told it was something very unrealistic. In relationships, you might have been dependent on somebody, waiting. This is somebody who's waiting and waiting. And they're unsatisfied, they're bored, they're tired of waiting. Tired of waiting on somebody to come around. So Spirit says it's time for you to move on. So Spirit, make sure that that door closes for you so that you can move on to something better. Something better, like that. This is the Sun card. Yes, you have happiness and bliss ahead of you. But all this was necessary in order to force you. I mean, nobody likes the Tower moment. It is unpleasant. It is uncomfortable. But in life, it's part of life. If you never have a Tower moment in your life, you're not growing. The Tower moment, the disruption, that sudden shake-up, the wake-up call, it is a way, is to purge. It is a method of growth. We can't grow without that. So if you've never had one, you're not growing. Nobody's life is that perfect. Everybody has their disruptions. Okay? Everybody does. So, we're going to find out what the Ancient Masters have to say for us today, too, before I end this video. You just have to know that you are divinely protected. You've got a whole army around you to support you in the spiritual world. Even if you're just at the beginning of this Tower moment, you could be anywhere in this process, in this timeline here. Because this reading is timeless, and like I said, this is not for everybody. But, in fact, if you've never had the Tower moment and everything's blissful, this reading definitely is not for you. Okay, but anyhow, being drawn to this card. And it's the same one that was there before. Okay. This is Thoth. This is right. Okay. Thoth. Or right. This is a reminder to write. You've been receiving lots of signs and feelings to write lately. So let this card be a message that leads you to take action. Get out a pad of paper or your laptop computer and begin with writing. Don't worry about punctuation, grammar, or spelling or anything, as you take care of these details later. For now, just express your thoughts and feelings as they flow into your mind and body. You might want to start keeping a daily journal of what you're feeling and your experiences. Write down your intentions and goals and desires. When I was saying before about opening up, there are messages coming through that was with this Fire Ant card. There are messages from Spirit coming through that you need to open up to them. If you sit and quiet your mind, this is for some people. This is a message for somebody. Sit and quiet your mind. Get that piece of paper out. Get that piece of paper out. Sit down. Turn off your phone. Turn off the TV. Any distractions. And just quiet your mind with your pen in your hand and just write whatever comes to your mind. Don't worry about proper grammar, capitalization, punctuation, spelling, anything. Just write it out. Then you could go back and review it. This is one way of channeling Spirit. Okay? And this is one way of getting messages. Spirit, there's somebody out there that Spirit wants to communicate with. They've tried different ways of getting your attention and have not been able to. Some of the questions that you have about your life, Spirit has the answers for. I'm sorry. Spirit has the answers. You just need to let them out. And this card is a suggestion. This card is for somebody that's going to view this. This is speaking to you, and you know it is. You know this is for you. You have to sit down. Just let Spirit write through your hands. I know there's a lot of mixed messages here because there feels like if I could get rid of this freaking cough. It just feels like there's different audiences that's going to be seeing this video and different select messages from the cards coming from it. This feels like it's not for just one single person. That's why I'm looking at these and the messages are coming and I'm thinking, and part of me, I almost doubted, okay? I'm thinking, how's this relating to the situation? That's because it's not that particular situation I was thinking about. And Spirit switched gears and saying, well, somebody else needs to hear this. Someone else needs to hear this. So this is for multiple audiences, okay? On different levels. A lot of it, almost everybody can relate to closing a door, shedding old stuff, habits, people, cutting things out of your life, closing doors, and going off in a new direction. That applies for a lot of people. And that could be applied on a business level, work level, family level, relationship level. That's, so this is messages for a wide variety of people. And I hope that something here inspires you and hit home that you could take and take with you today. And these readings are timeless. They can happen at any time. And just remember about the fire ants. There are battles raging for some people. Other people, it's about an army of angels guarding you. And I started off at the beginning talking about you should have been taken. Someone should have been taken out of this life many times, but you have a divine purpose, and the angels are around you, guarding you, and they take care of you. Make sure you stay in this life because you have a purpose. If you would like to find out more about what that purpose is, the best place to catch me is either on my Etsy shop or on Bitwine. I'm going to be on Bitwine almost daily now. And if I'm not on at the time, you can leave me a message. Okay, and hit the bell and it'll notify you when I connect. But if you would like to know what that divine purpose is, or what, just see the description box below. I thank you for watching.